And now for something completely different. You can celebrate Italian culture, traditions, and heritage this weekend at the annual Festa Italia in Springfield. And joining us to share more about the tasty event and a recipe is Joe Frigo, owner of Frigo's in Springfield, and Joe Pasternak. This looks great, Joe. Take me through what we're going to be making today.
Well, one of the things that we're going to be serving at this weekend's festival is our homemade brujol, and it's a thin steak stuffed with Italian sausage and prosciutto.
And it's all rolled up.
It's all rolled up. We flour it, brown it. We'll show you how to do that in a second. And the other is our famous award-winning Swiss chard meatballs. This is created by our chef down the store who named it after Sal. And this is a great combination. We're having really good luck with it.
And these are just some of the dishes that are going to be at the Festa Italia. Joe, tell us a little bit about what people can expect this weekend.
Well, Festa is a great event. It's happening this Sunday, October 13th, at the Cedars, which is on Island Pond Road in Springfield. We're opening the doors at 4 o'clock, so come. Admission is free. We're also having a wine tasting here, but Joe gives us a great sample of some of the awesome Italian food that will be there and presented to folks. Items like this will be offered per ticket price. The tickets go to help out the Cultural Center with some of our funding throughout the year. Dream up any Italian dish, it will probably be there.
Oh man, I'm licking my chops right now because this looks great. Let's get started. Let's make some meatballs first.
Okay, well, we're using a nice combination of veal, pork, and beef here. And we're going to add some of our homemade breadcrumbs.
Yes, please.
Lots of fresh Italian parsley. You got to make sure you're using that fresh parsley chopped up nice and thin. Then we're going to put some of our good Italian grated cheese that my grandfather is known for, the Asiago.
Best day ever.
Lots of good Asiago. A little fresh garlic.
Mm-hmm. And now I see the Swiss chard. It's already cooked.
Yeah,
is that
we
right?
saute this down with a little garlic, and just to sweat it down. Then we chop it up a little bit, so it'll work right nice into the meatballs. We're gonna pop an egg in there. An egg. A little salt and pepper.
Oh yeah.
And then we're just gonna get that all blended up nice.
This looks and so it's beef and pork.
Veal, pork, and beef. That's a nice blend for our Italian meatballs.
And what are some of your favorite foods besides the meatballs, besides the brujol? What are some of your favorite foods at the festival?
Well, there's fried calamari. There's lots of great desserts, Yankees.
And Joe, there's entertainment too. Tell us a little bit about
it. There's entertainment. Yeah, the nice thing about the Cultural Center, we offer a wide variety of different things down there.
Yep.
But we have folks that are coming in. They donate their time to us. Lori Festa, Olivia Panetti, and new to us this year, Enzo Boscarini. A fabulous fellow. He's a strolling guitar player, an educator from Connecticut, but he spends his time now trying to give the gift of Italian music to folks in our area.
So you come for the food, you stay for the music. It's a whole weekend.
It's a
whole
great family event. From young to old, there'll be something there for everyone. Food like pizza, food like homemade raviolis that my wife and her family will be doing. All different types of things, but once again, a very affordable event. People can come in, spend anywhere from $5, $10, $20, and leave very satisfied. But also the fact that they're supporting the center and they're getting some great food cooked by all of our purveyors and some of our home cooks.
Well, it really is a good cause too, and it keeps culture alive because we are a giant melting pot, but so often we kind of forget about our heritage. So this brings us all back together under one heritage.
You do not have to be Italian to come. If you love Italian food, as most people do,
I do.
Come on down.
Yeah. I'm coming. I don't care what
ambiance.
nationality I am.
It was a great success last year, and I think being it's on a Sunday, it's going to be even a little bit better.
Joe, let's start this brujol.
Okay, the brujol, we're using this top round of beef. We slice it thin. We take our little mallet here, we pound it out a little bit thinner.
Now, can you pound it too much, or is there not enough? You can never do it.
Well, you don't want to put a hole in it because, we're going to roll this up and we don't want anything to fall out. So we're going to put a little bit of Italian prosciutto. First, we want to rub it down with a little fresh parsley.
Oh, why not? Parsley's like your salt and pepper, I feel like. You put it on everything.
Right. Salt, pepper, fresh garlic. Now, what's nice about this, once it's all rolled up, with the sausage and the prosciutto and the grated cheese.
Oh wait, there's sausage going into this too?
Oh yeah, good Italian Frigo's
Joe.
Homemade sausage.
Have you been reading my diary?
That's our man down there, Tom. He makes all our Italian sausage. He does a great job. He makes apple sausage, garlic and herb sausage. Gonna put a little fresh basil in there.
Whoa, wait a minute. Let's take a look at this. This basil's huge.
Oh yeah.
This is some big basil.
But you gotta have fresh. We're using fresh Swiss chard, fresh parsley, fresh basil. That's what makes it nice.
And then some more cheese, of course.
A lot of good grated cheese in there.
I'm gonna throw an extra one on mine.
Now, when my grandmother used to do it, she used to put a hard-boiled egg in there. And I'll show you a little bit more about that. But right now, we're going to be serving it with the sausage.
All right, you want me to get in there, roll it up
Yeah,
for
roll
you?
that right up there. Kind of tuck and roll, tuck and roll.
So it's like you're making a meat burrito.
There you go.
And now, is there any way that you cinch this together before you put it on?
Yeah, we're going to just tie it up with a little string.
All right.
Sometimes you can use the toothpicks, whatever easier for you.
And so you look like you've done this a time or two.
Oh yeah, we make hundreds of brajol every day.
Oh man. And now you cook this in an oven, or you cook it on the hot pan too?
What we're going to do is we're going to flour it. Flour it, a little flour. Then we're going to brown it in the garlic.
Is that just regular old flour, or is it
Yeah.
pan-searing flour?
Regular flour.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the base of your sauce. Now you could add Italian sausage to that. You could add your meatballs. You got your brajol, and then once that's nice and browned, we're going to add a nice jar of our frigo marinara sauce and let that stew for about an hour, hour and a half.
Joe,
and you serve that with a nice dish of macaroni.
You should come back every single day. I'm fine with that. But how about you sit tight, finish this up, both of you. We're going to check back in with the Joes in a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Welcome back to Mass Appeal. We're back with the Joes, Joe Frigo and Joe Pasternak. We're finishing up our recipe ahead of Festa Italia.
We are.
Big weekend here.
It's going to be a huge
weekend in
weekend.
Springfield.
It's coming up the 13th from 4 to 7, and it's all the Italian food you can eat.
It is.
You know what we didn't talk about yet, though? Tell me about the desserts.
Well, the desserts, and that's interesting because as much as the food is liked, people love the desserts. So at the Festa, you'll be able to get cannolis.
Yes.
You'll be able to get Italian ice. You'll be able to get gelato. You'll be able to get biscottis. And I'd be remiss if I put out one name of one of them, but a lot of our local purveyors, if you've seen a pastry shop around, they will probably be at our Festa. A lot of homemade desserts also there. So desserts will not be a shortcoming at the Festa.
Good.
Come on down. Some people actually, Seth, believe it or not, start at the desserts and then finish with the food.
See, that's not a bad idea, because then you can eat as much as you want of the sweet stuff, and then
yeah.
you finish with this hearty food at the end. Now, Joe, tell me how you got to where we are here. We got the
Okay,
bracciole,
so
we got the meatballs.
We added everything into our saucepan. We browned our brajol, we browned our Swiss chard meatballs, and then we added our nice frigo sauce. So we're letting that simmer for about, well, it's going to take about an hour, hour and a half. Then once it's all done, you simply want to be able to slice it all up. We have our
Just like butter.
Just like butter. You can make the meatballs a little bit smaller so everybody kind of gets their own meatball. Or what we like to do on our house on a Sunday afternoon, we'll slice everything, put it on a nice big platter, and everyone can kind of help themselves.
Just let everybody go nuts. Well, that's what we have. We have that
You
platter
can see
up
the
front
egg
here.
in there. Makes it really
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Presentation. That's real Southern Italian right there.
See, that's what I don't get. There are differences between all the different regions
Well, everyone
of
has
Italy
their
in
own
the
little
cooking.
finesse, their own little ingredients.
I guess it's kind of like clam chowder. You got the New York clam chowder, you got the Boston clam chowder.
Exactly. We all have our own little family secrets.
Well, hey, let's go over the details of the event one more time, because I cannot wait to eat this food this weekend.
Come see us at the Cedars, which is on Island Pond Road in Springfield. It starts at 4 o'clock, ends somewhere around 7. But if we're having a good time and there's still food left, we'll stay there till
We're
the
gonna go
night's over.
till all the plates are dry.
Till everything's dry. So
Perfect.
once again, thank you so much. The Cultural Center greatly appreciates people like Joe and his business in downtown Springfield doing this for us. It's a donation to us, but a lot of our great restaurants within the area will help us out. Joe, if we don't get it at the Cedars this weekend, where do we get your food?
Get it at Frigo's down the
Awesome.
south end. We're on
Okay,
William
Joe.
Street, right next to Mark Carmel Church.
Yeah.
We've been there 65 years, and we're open 6 days a week, making it every day. If
Nice.
you don't have time to cook it, we'll have it all cooked up for you.
So I think I might grab mine right now. Gentlemen, it's
Super.
a pleasure to
Let's do
have
it.
you here.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers to you, and hey, you can try this delicious food for yourself all weekend long. For the details, head to our website, mymassappeal.com, a little bit later today.